equally.
No, not at all. In fact, one ethnic group in Utah is experiencing more than twice the rate of infection as the state average. Fox 13's Max Roth has a look at the disparity.
There are big disparities nationwide, but Utah is different. Utah Hispanic or Latinos are actually 4.5 times more likely to have COVID-19 than non-Hispanic white residents. We'll look at that in a moment, but first, nationally, the focus has been on African Americans. The Kaiser Family Foundation broke down the numbers they could find. In Louisiana, African Americans are 32% of the population, but 70% of COVID-19 deaths. In Illinois, 39% of the population with 56% of deaths. And in Michigan, African Americans make up 14% of the population, but 41% COVID-19 deaths. In Utah, it's Hispanic and Latino residents who suffer disproportionately. We don't have the number of deaths because there are so few in Utah, but Hispanics and Latinos are just 14% of the population. 2 weeks ago, they made up 28% of all COVID-19 cases. Now, it's almost 37% of cases. Compare that with COVID-19 rates for non-Hispanic white Utahns, 78% of the state's population. 2 weeks ago, they had 56% of COVID-19 cases, and now white Utahns make up just 44% of cases. Some clear factors contribute to the disparity. First, geography. Hispanic and Latino Utahns tend to live in Utah's most densely populated areas. Big cities have more cases. 2 examples from Utah's 2 biggest cities. 21% of Salt Lake City's population is Hispanic or Latino, and 38% of West Valley City is. Another factor, income, which is a particular problem in Utah. We made this map with census data that shows how much Hispanics or Latinos make on the dollar compared with non-Hispanic white residents of Western states. And see that 73 cents in Utah? That shows the biggest wage gap in the West. In a cruel twist to an already cruel story, low-wage jobs are more likely to be considered essential. Grocery stores, warehouses, delivery, caring for children and the elderly, building maintenance. Only medical and emergency workers face more daily infection risk. In the newsroom, Max Roth, Fox 13 News, Utah.